Simple and compound interest. One important reason to invest your money is the opportunity to earn interest, which means your bank pays you money for keeping it in one of their accounts. The money you earn depends on the percentage interest you are paid per time period and how long your money is in the account. There are a few different ways interest can be calculated. Simple interest is earned based on the initial investment amount only. The formula used to calculate the amount of money in a simple interest account is the principal amount P plus any interest earned I, where I equals PRT, where R is the rate and T is the time in years that the money is in the account. Using substitution, we have A equals P plus PRT, and then the distributive property, we have A equals P times 1 plus RT. For example, let's say a bank pays 10% simple interest per year and you invest a balance of $1,000. What is the account balance at the end of the first year? A equals P times 1 plus RT. So the principal amount was $1,000, so we put $1,000 here for P. R is the rate, 10%, which is also 0.10. And the time is 1 year, because we want to know the balance at the end of the first year. So T becomes 1. When we plug in all of our values, we calculate that A equals $1,100. What is the account balance at the end of 5 years? All right, so instead of 1 here, we're going to put in 5, but the principal amount remains the same at 1,000, and the rate is also the same at 0.1. We calculate that the account balance will be $1,500. Compound interest can be thought of as making interest on interest. Every time the interest is calculated, the current account balance is used to calculate the new interest. This means you're earning slightly more each time period, assuming the other factors are constant, compared to simple interest. Recalling our previous example, if you're paid 10% simple interest per year on your balance of $1,000, you would be paid $100 at the end of 1 year. So your balance at the end of 1 year is $1,100. With compound interest, the following years, you will earn interest not only on your original $1,000, but also the interest you've earned in prior years. This is called the compounding effect of interest. In the real world, it's better to be earning compounding interest than to be paying it as it grows very fast. That's why saving and investing early is so important. At the same time, this is why it can be hard to get out of debt when you're on the wrong side of compounding interest. Earning 10% compound interest yields the table below. Notice the interest is calculated based on the previous year's ending balance. So we have our initial balance of $1,000, we earn $100 of interest, leaving us with $1,100. Then we take 10% of this, and that yields $110. When we add that to our balance, we get $1,210. Then we find 10% of $1,210, that gives us $121. When you add these two together, we end with an account balance of $1,331. 10% of this gives us $133.10. We add that to our balance, and we get $1,464.10. Then we take 10% of this, giving us $146.41. When we add that to our balance, we get $1,610.51. Why does the amount of interest earned increase each year? Instead of total interest of $500, you earn $610.51. Why is that? Well, that's because instead of always calculating the interest based on the principal or initial balance, we're adding that interest and then having a new account balance, and then we're calculating the next year's interest based on the new amount, not the old amount. So you're getting interest on the extra every single year. Algebraically, after 2 years, the amount you would earn would be given by A of 2 equals A of 1 times 1 plus R. But we can rewrite this expression to yield A of 2 equals P for principal times 1 plus R times 1 plus R. So A of 2 equals P times 1 plus R squared. What do you think your account balance will be after 3 years? Therefore, in general, your account balance with compound interest will be given by A of t equals P times 1 plus R to the t power, where A of t is the amount of money after t time periods, P is the principal or initial investment, T is the number of time periods, usually years, and R is the interest rate per time period. Here's an example. Calculate the total account balance after investing $750 at 5% interest compounded yearly for 8 years. Alright, so we take our compound interest function, a of t equals p times 1 plus r to the t power. We're going to plug in 8 for t, here and here, $750 as our initial investment for p, and then 0.05 for our interest rate. And when we calculate this, we get that the account balance will be $1,108.09.